See, it's an interesting question. What is violence? What is it? Is it that things are not working according to my plan of how the world should be? And does violence really show up unless it's sought? Usually violence comes out of not being content with what already is, or it seeks it through, what makes its appearance as television or what have you. But what is violence in this moment? Unless it's going into what's said to be a past or looking for an expectation in the future. But in this moment, is there any violence happening? If actually taking a look at this moment, where is the violence? Unless it's created from thought, comes into play from a thought that, somewhere over in some country, that see how it's thought, it's not actually taken present in this moment, that it's actually manifested by thought that somewhere this must be happening. Welcome back, Union.
Having time, why do you bother coming on here and talking if everything is already done and if everything is already taken care of and there's nothing to do? Then why are you doing something? Why don't you well, wait a minute, you can't do nothing because doing nothing would be doing something, wouldn't it? Anyway, Mercy. Actually, Mercy, if you could actually discover the manner in which to discover things, then you would no longer need to learn. Learning is a function of memory. Learning is a function of knowledge. And when you learn something, you have to remember it and then remind yourself. Like you have to remember that nothing happens, or that you don't have a nose, or that you don't have to do anything, or that laughter happens. You have to remember all that nonsense. But when you discover something, then that's the truth. That's a function of truth, and you don't have to remember that. I guess it didn't work, did it?
Well, in response to that question of why do you do this and why do you do that, and why do you come on, that's another happening. It happens, and see, many things could have happened that didn't, but this happened. See, it's the acceptance of the happening rather than, well, I need to control what's happening, because it would be like trying to control the rain. I don't want the rain to be. I don't want it to rain. It really upsets me when it rains. What am I going to do about this rain? Well, the acceptance of the rain, there is no problem. It's raining. That's the simplicity. That's the ease. That's the freedom. The total acceptance of what is as it is. See, there's no struggle to change anything. What's to change? And what would it be changed into? It would be changed into, it needs to work according to me. Well, see, that is the struggle. So when the me drops out of the picture, that it needs to work according to me, then it's working. And it's never not working. It's so perfect. In its happening when I gets out the way.
Mercy, don't listen to that nutcase. She's been insane for a long time. Don't listen to a damn thing she says. She thinks laughing just happened. So you're kind of in a precarious little place there. So we got to be careful with you. We can't let you around in nutcases. She's from Australia. You know where they send all the people who don't know a damn thing? They send them all to Australia. They're all down there together. Only one I know that kind of got it together, and that's Mike. But he's a little crazy too, though.
Xavier Bird. Yeah. Yes. It can appear very difficult to accept that what is what is. And yet just take a look. Take a look. Can the wind that blows through the window be stopped? Can the sun be told it shouldn't shine? It just is. All is just functioning. The body's functioning. The organs are functioning. The eye may say, well, you know, instead of the heart beating every, you know, but it should beat a lot slower. It should only beat one time a minute. And I'm going to make sure that this transformation comes into play, that it will only beat one time a minute. Well, try as you might. It's not going to change what already is. It does what it does. Everything does what it does in perfect sequence, as it is. Wow. So what's to do? Well, let's go into a struggle and try and change what already is and see how far it gets. It won't get very far. It just cannot change what already
is. You can't help but listen to little bits and pieces, okay? And thanks very much, Ebbing. I haven't seen you for going on 12 months. And Lord, woman, I've had my fill already.
You're just hoping to be 24 or 36 months before it happens again. But that can always happen if you just let it happen. By the way, Ebbingtide, what you're actually saying when you talk about this nonsense, what is, you don't know how many people have said, what is, I am what I am. Wait, Popeye says I am what I am. Anyway, that which we are now is perfect. It means can't get any better, can't get any worse. Only thing we can do is discover. But if we start learning, then we're in trouble. Then we're lost in insanity. Do you understand? I mean, do you see what I'm saying? Understanding is for the booby prize. Odd under hemp deuce. What the hell is that? Odd under hemp headaches. Who? Anyway, welcome to the room. Odd, O-D-D, under.
Yeah, definitely, Edward. It's discovering rather than learning or changing something. It's just simply discovering what's happening, how it's happening. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no right or wrong way. There's no good or bad. There's just what is. And so there's a perfect balance when it's not about, oh, this is a wrong way to do it, this is the right way to do it. You should do it this way, you should do it that way, and create this shoulds and shouldn't list that's a continual struggle of, I can't make this should list work. Oh, I'm always doing what I shouldn't do. See how it's taking what is and creating this illusionary, I can do something to change this. I can do something to make the world great. I can do something to transform this. See, that's not discovering, that's changing what cannot be changed. Change will take care of itself. That's what it does. And it's no different than rain rains, change changes. But it's not about me changing it. Me changing it is the interference that creates, oh, I'm so bothered. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, what am I going to do? I'm living in this pathetic world. See the difference? It's the freedom. It's the freedom to see what is, and in seeing what it is without looking to change it, it's magnificent. It's truly magnificent, because it's so perfect in all that it is, that how can perfection be altered? What could it be altered to other than right, wrong, good, bad, up, down, needs to go this way, needs to go that way? And so it's a tug of war that takes place. And it's really to let go of the tug of war and see what, just sort of be in suspension. It's like being in suspension rather than trying to fight. Okay, I'll stop.
Annie, I would have considered you to have been over your insanity by now, but you're still as insane as you've ever been. Nobody in this room is talking about changing anything. You come on this microphone and you start adding your own nonsense into the room, and then you start arguing with yourself about what you introduced. There hasn't been anybody talking about changing anything. Change is for idiots. Change is a little shift in the same paradigm that can change back. That's nonsense. That's the thing we've been doing forever. I mean, please, if you're going to come in and have conversation, talk about what's going on in the room. Don't interject your insanity and then start arguing with your own insanity. Please, at least give us that much. When you start in your circular argument with yourself, people wonder what in the hell you're doing, because you're talking to yourself. Chew spit. 214, welcome to...